Hello, in this video we're going to talk about using individual course resources. So the first thing you're going to need to do is make sure you're logged into the Mnet LMS, and once you do, you're at this home page. We have an offering section up here and a calendar with all the coaching courses that we talk about in a different video. And then finally the courses, where we're going to focus here. There's two ways to get there. One is to hover over this Courses tab and then go into your particular course you're interested in, just like that. The second way is you can scroll underneath the calendar and all the courses are listed here. And we have quite a few of them. These are all available to you. So let us go back to, say, middle school math and use this as an example. So we click on this and we're now into the middle school math course. There's an introduction, a news forum, a pre-test. There are different modules, a post-test, and a support materials section where we have recorded e-coaching sessions and presentation materials, and finally a calendar of when sessions are offered, live e-coaching sessions. Every course is similar to this one. They may be a little different, but they are similar in the flow and how they're formatted. So for instance, if we go in order here, we start with the pre-test. I've been messing with this, so I have different things here, so I'm going to continue, but I believe you would click the start button and you'll go right into the quiz. You can see we have quite a few questions in this quiz, and it's not timed, but you would go through and select what you think the answer is. And a good thing to do is, once you've done that, is to click the check button, and it will tell you if you're right or wrong, and then continue on to the next question. And I like to do the checks because there's so many questions on this page. I'd hate for you to take so much time and then for it to time out. So I would check it, if not every question, every couple questions. And anytime you click the check button, it checks the whole page. So as you go through this whole thing, there's quite a few questions. When you get to the very bottom, click Next, and it will ask you if you'd like to submit it. So it'll show that you what you've clicked on so far and if it was correct or incorrect. So we say submit all and finish. Are you sure? Pops up. And then it'll go through and let you know what you got right or wrong in your score. So you can see this was my second attempt and I got nothing right. So what I'd like to do then is to back out to the middle school math course, and instead of going to the home page and going back to it, I'm going to use this breadcrumb trail, and I'm going to back up. And I don't want to go all the way to home, I just want to go back to middle school math. So I will do that, and we'll be back to this page that you recognize. The next section is content modules. Some courses have a bunch of these, some have just one. So I'm going to click on one of them right now as an example. There's a bunch of information, but all you really need to do is click the Enter button, and it should start to open for you. If you get this box, that's perfectly normal. You just say yes.
Welcome to calculator preparation.
And so you will go through this. You can see there's 23 pages, and use the forward and back arrows. This is to refresh the page. And you move through and you listen to the person speak and watch what they show. And some of them are interactive. Example like this. And if any time you'd like to jump around the course, you can click on the course menu and you can see where you've gone through and you can jump ahead. It should also remember where you're at if you come back later. I'm going to get out of this. There's different ways to, but I'm just going to go back through the breadcrumb trail and leave it. There is also a post-test, which is just like the pre-test with different questions. I do want to mention that when you retake a test, The questions are in the same order, but the answers are randomized. And that's for the pre and post tests. And finally, in the support materials section here, the first link is Middle School Math Recorded Coaching Sessions. And this basically opens a new tab with YouTube. And this shows all the courses in there that are available for this subject area. But this is where you can go and see all of the previously recorded ones. When you're done, you can close that tab. The next section is the handouts, activities, presentations. And so this is in subject area. So say you need something on Algebra 1, you can click that, and these are all PDFs that you can click on one of these and open. And this should open in a separate tab on your browser, or possibly in your Adobe Reader. And finally, I just want to touch on using forums in here. I have this in another video, but I'll just touch on it here. Every one of these sections has a forum, and so you would click on News Forum in this case, and there is nothing posted in here yet. But if there was, you can interact, and if you wanted to subscribe to this forum, you would click here. You could also unsubscribe by clicking on the same link after you subscribed, and all this will do is send you an email alert to your not.org email address whenever something gets posted in here. And this is something optional that you can do if you'd like. Finally, as always, if there's any questions or problems, you can always click on the Contact MNet tab, and it should open in a new page, and this is where you can contact us with any problems or information. So that's it for this video. Thank you very much.